Breaking news of all breaking newses. So, Kobbie Mainoo wants to leave Manchester United on loan this summer. Ornstein BOMBA, and it is absolutely, honestly, devastating. It truly is. It truly is devastating. I don't give a fuck that it's Ornstein's birthday. Piss off. I don't care. It's Ornstein's birthday. Fuck Ornstein. Manchester United have told Kobbie Mainoo they have no intention to let him leave, or not even loan. Man United want Kobbie to stay and fight for his place, and Mainoo insists loan for game time. Why wouldn't he, bro? It's a fucking World Cup year. This is all that fucking manager's doing. That fucking manager. This is all he's doing. This is all he's fucking doing. This is all he's doing. So this is Fabrizio. Manchester United have told Kobbie Mainoo they have no intention to let him leave cheeky loan to the best club in the world. He's already at the best club in the world, thanks. Let him leave, not even on loan. Manchester United Football Club want Kobbie to stay and fight for his place, while Mainoo insists for a loan for game time. Exclusive. Kobbie Mainoo informs Man United of wish to leave on loan before the deadline. 20-year-old told Manchester United Football Club no desire to severe ties, but wants to game time. So he doesn't want to leave permanently. That's a plus. That's a plus in my opinion. Club made clear not sanctioning temporary switch, plus expect England international to fight for his place. And Fabrizio said, breaking, Kobbie Mainoo makes it clear to Man United that he wants to leave the club on loan this summer. The decision has been made and it's only for a loan move, not for a permanent exit. He doesn't want to leave permanently. Kobbie Mainoo wants to play regular football and he doesn't want to leave Manchester United Football Club on a permanent deal. It's gut-wrenching. It's gut-wrenching. Honestly, it's sickening. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. I wouldn't even say... It's sickening, mate. Honestly, genuinely sickening. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. We forced him this by not playing him. We forced him this by having an average manager that doesn't suit him. Do you get what I'm saying? This is an absolute disgrace. And if we... Listen, the news is we're not going to let him go. But, I mean, he wants to leave. I mean, Kobbie Mainoo I don't think would ever, you know what I mean, down tools or whatever. I think he's Man United through and through. But that's the problem. He's Man United through and through. He's Man United through and through. He's the best young midfielder on the planet. There's not a young midfielder that has achieved what he's achieved in the game. There's not a young midfielder that has achieved what he's achieved in the game. And we're going to bin him off. He's going to want to leave. He's going to want to leave because we've got Bruno the Rat Fernandes. We've got Bruno the Rat Fernandes, Casemiro, Ugarte, because this current manager wants to get a partner for Ugarte. And we're going to go and bin off the best under 21 midfielder on the planet. No one comes close. Why? What's he achieved? Dunking on your fucking football club in an FA Cup final against a Ballon d'Or winner, man of the match performance, and scored the winner. Shut up, you absolute fucking prick. This guy is better than any talent that's ever come out of Manchester City, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Know your place, you small football club. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, because Pedri's 21, isn't he? He's like 24, mate. He's been in the game for about 5 years. You idiot. Do you get what I'm saying? We're going to let this guy go. We're not going to let him go because we want to keep him. But, bro, we forced him to this. Do you get what I'm saying? We forced him to this. We forced Kobbie Mainoo to this. We literally forced Kobbie Mainoo to this. Do you get what I'm saying? We was drunk after winning the league. Oh, no, must mean we didn't win then. Do you know what, lads? Just hand that FA Cup trophy back. Do you know what I mean? Because Man City were drunk. Who gives a fuck? He's still boss Rodri off the pitch. It's not our fault. You're still playing like you're drunk, mate. Yeah, hold that. You haven't beaten us since. This is a joke, mate. This is an absolute joke. We've still got Bruno Fernandes, who's 30 years old. Why don't we beat him off? Why? Why are we sacrificing our future for not even the now? Because right now we're shit with these current group of players. This manager, the reports are saying that he wanted a partner for Ugarte. Ugarte didn't look out of place against League 2 Grimsby. Yeah, League 2 Grimsby. He was getting pressed by them. They used him as the press to beat us. They used Ugarte as a pressing magnet to go, that is the player, when he gets the ball, press him. Do you get what I'm saying? We beat you in the Community Shield, actually. It's not a competitive game, mate. Sorry to break, it doesn't count as an actual official win. Nice that one, bro. It's a pre-season game, but nice one, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? That you must hate Amarin. Yeah, I bought a Mainoo shirt. I have a Mainoo shirt. In fact, I have 2 Mainoo shirts. One from last season, one from this season. Why? Why is this happening to me? What did I do? Do you get what I'm saying? Luckily, the one positive in this, and there is no fucking positives, is he says he doesn't want to leave on permanently. He has no intention of leaving on permanently. He wants to stay at Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously makes sense because I understand why he wants to leave. I understand why he wants to leave alone because it's, you know, he wants game time and it's a World Cup year. I don't think he's going to get into the World Cup starting 11 anyways because I think Tuchel's got his eyes set on the Bellingham Rice midfield. I don't see Kobbie getting into the midfield. But we've dragged him to this. We've actually dragged him to this. I'm devastated. We are genuinely dragging. This is our best academy product since Paul Pogba. And we're going to drag him to this. We're going to drag him to wanting to leave. He's Man United through and through. Manchester United through and through. You get what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Luckily, the club don't want to get rid of him. But I don't blame him for wanting to leave. We've got an average manager who doesn't want to play him. Says that he's. This is what I'm saying. What I said the other day. The manager come out and said he sees Kobbie Mainoo in Bruno Fernandes' position. Well, we know then he ain't playing then. Because it's easy to say fight for your place, but Bruno Fernandes can play as bad as he wants, and Bruno Fernandes will never get dropped. He will never get dropped by the team. He never gets dropped. He doesn't get subbed off. He doesn't get dropped. Oh, we got dropped against Grimsby. In actual games, they don't ever get dropped. He never gets subbed off. Mainoo hasn't come on the pitch the last 2 games, got a single minute. He looks dejected. It looks like the life and soul have been sucked out of him right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Kobbie Mainoo to Chelsea, here we go, allow it. He will go somewhere with game time. He won't get game time there. NSL better have a game plan up their sleeve. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, the game plan better be bin Bruno off and go and get Baleba and Mainoo on midfield. Switch to a 4-2-3-1. Sack this manager or 4-3-3 or whatever. Put Ahmad in the 10 or the 8. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's it fixed. Yeah, not us fixed, but that's the normal, what we should be doing. Do you know, we should be building towards the future. And it's all about the future. Why have you still got a 30-year-old for 400 million? Makes no sense. Trust the process. Literally got 40 million for Garnacho, lol. This is crazy, bruv. This is crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? This is absolutely crazy. Come to Wolves, I pray. No, mate. This is the feeling you type of fans feel every fucking season, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Does this mean Ruben Amorim ain't leaving? I don't know. I think Ruben Amorim is leaving. If we loan Kobbie, our midfield is Casu, Garte and Bruno. Exactly. That is the worst midfield in the league. That is actually the worst midfield in the league. Oh, but Bruno Fernandes, he's our Portuguese Magnifico. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, he creates the most chances. Oh, he's this, he's that. He scored so much goals. He's better than De Bruyne. Oh, he's the best number 10 in the league. You guys are mentally ill. Mentally ill. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruno Fernandes, it's time to leave. I'm sorry, it is time to leave. We thank you. Do you get what I'm saying? We thank you for what you've done, but it is time to leave. It's time to look forward. It's time to build a new structure, a new midfield. It's time to look further than Bruno Fernandes, and we're going to loan out this, or maybe not, but he wants to get loaned out. They could promote Kone. They could. But then what we're going to do, ruin another 19, 18-year-old talented kid by putting too much pressure on him? Makes no sense, does it? We're going to ruin another kid by putting too much pressure on the kid. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like we did with Mainoo. Do you get what I'm saying? It's crazy. Our best academy graduate since Paul Pogba and wants to leave. And he's Man United through and through. He wants to leave on loan. Real talk, where's he going to go on loan? Can anyone give me suggestions? Brighton? Tottenham maybe? Doubt Tottenham will do it. There'll be a loan with an option. So yeah, Brighton. How old is Kone? I think he's like 17, yeah. But why are we getting rid of Mainoo if he's going to leave to get game time if a new manager comes in? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't think he's going to get game time even if a new manager comes in. I don't know. Everton. He don't suit Everton. He suits Brighton. He'd ball out of Brighton. Crystal Palace. Don't know. Doubt it. Deadline day. BOMBA mainly to Chelsea. Yeah, but he won't get minutes at Chelsea. So why would he go Chelsea? If he won't get minutes at Man United in our dead midfield, how the fuck's he going to get minutes against Caicedo, Lavia? Even that Santos guy is quite decent. Palmer as well. He ain't going to get minutes at Chelsea. He's only going to get minutes at Man United. Lower league teams. Do you get what I'm saying? The only top 6 teams he'd start for that last season. Obviously, you got like Brighton are going to push top 6 this season, but they need a striker. Newcastle, he'd start for them. Do you get what I'm saying? And Brighton, as I say, Tottenham. He wouldn't get minutes at Arsenal. He wouldn't get minutes at Chelsea. Wouldn't really get minutes at Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me clean my fucking thing because this this camera's really winding me up. He don't start for Newcastle. Sorry, he does start for Newcastle. He's better than Joe Linton. You put him in a midfield with Tonali and you put him in a midfield with Bruno G. I think that's one of the best midfielders in the league. That's a ridiculous thing. He's better than Lavia and Santos. And I completely forgot about Enzo as well. He ain't starting in them games. Do you get what I'm saying? He ain't starting against the group chat's going off. Now enjoy the road. I doubt even leaves alone with his peak. Not gonna lie. Low, I warned every man was here in Amarit and in your side. Now enjoy the ride. Don't want to hear nothing. Joe Linton plays FIFA forward. Low, send him to Villarreal. He'd cook in La Liga. But listen, I think we're gonna send him to a Premier League team, bro. Be real. If he does leave. Bayern Munich, maybe they need Musiala back up this year. Listen, Bayern Munich wouldn't play him in that position though. Do you get what I'm saying? But Bayern Munich fans wanted him, brother. In my chat, Liam was saying he wants him to run, and his bum room will be gone. This is crazy, man. This is actually crazy work. We're gonna. What about Galatasaray? Why would we send him to? Why would he go there? Of all places, do you know what I'm saying? Smash the like button if you're new. Hit the sub. So smash the like button if you haven't already. Hit the sub button as well if you're new. All that good stuff. Touchline. You think a club for his development or what club, bro? Listen, if he goes Brighton, I want him. He should be at the club. He should be playing for Manchester United. It should be not go. It shouldn't be a discussion. He should be playing for Manchester United. He should be playing week in, week out. He's our academy star boy. Do you get what I'm saying? This should not be a fucking discussion. Company wouldn't start him. Yes, he would. He's better than Goretzka, and he's better than Kimmich in midfield. I hate Ruben more than Tenard. Get this bozo gone quick. Do you get what I'm saying? Touchline. What you make of Ollie getting the sack? I'm not surprised, bruv. Ollie and the Solskjaer fans. I got a bit more time than I expected him to get. Do you get what I'm saying? I thought Ollie would last about 3 months. He's lasted about 6, so good on him. Do you get what I'm saying? Hi. Yeah, big up to Craig. Yeah, the Mainoo thing is crazy, but he's been treated so badly. Him leaving sums up Manchester United Football Club right now and for the last few years. It's disgusting, mate. It's a fucking disgrace. It's a disgrace of all disgraces, even a fucking combo. Let me get it out for the people that haven't seen it. Bookmark. So, David Ornstein, exclusive. Kobbie Mainoo informs Man United of wish to leave on loan before deadline. 20-year-old told Manchester United Football Club no desire to severe ties, but wants to move for game time. Obviously, because it's a World Cup year, mate. It doesn't make perfect sense. I've got so many bottles in my room, so I need to take them all downstairs. Do you get what I'm saying? It's crazy. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Do you get what I'm saying? Touchline, Adam McCullough said it's a good move. Yeah, Adam McCullough's the same twat that said we're going to win the league, so I wouldn't take anything that prick says with any type of conviction, mate. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? He said we're going to win the league this season. 21 is coming. And he actually predicted us to win the league when we got Ronaldo as well. The guy hasn't got a clue about football. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Mainoo come to Barca with Rashi. He'd balled out of Barca. Big up to SSB, bro. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit the sub button if you're new. Hit the like button up. All that good stuff. Alone from United to Madrid reminds me a whole lot of Chicharito, man. What a player he was. Chicharito was an elite super sub. Touchline, we need a huge rebuild. This is a disgrace. We're actually going to get rid of our... sorry, he wants to leave. It's not that we're going to get rid of him, but he wants to fucking leave, bro. This is absolutely gut-wrenching. This is disgusting. I feel embarrassed. I feel disgusted. Do you get what I'm saying? And listen, there's not me saying out here that, he's, it's, how do I say it, bro? I'm just devastated. I'm truly devastated, man. I'm truly devastated, lads. I can't even lie to you. I think you should go Villa. Give me 40 million for the loan and I'll be happier. Anything less than, hell no. Give me 40 million pound loan fee? Do you know what? 40 million pound loan fee wouldn't be bad, but there's no chance of us getting it. No one's paying 40 million pound for a loan. Craig Simpson. I'd actually genuinely take him at Liverpool. I think he'd be great in the Liverpool team, and that 20 would be a shout for the team in the next couple of years. So that's a Liverpool fan, that's a Bayern fan, City fan, and a Real Madrid fan all saying they'd take him. But you get a dickhead, like a Palace fan, that comes in my chat and says he wouldn't take Kobbie Mainoo at his football club. Absolutely hilarious. What? Yeah, but Harvey, you're a Wolves fan, mate. So, yeah, I mean, it's not really a flex saying you'd take him. You'd fucking take anyone, mate. Rivals rate him touchline, bro. Everyone rates him. He's one of the only players. Rivals ain't rating Bruno Fernandes. They ain't rating Ugarte. Do you know what I'm saying? They ain't rating Garnacho. You know what I mean? Chelsea fans are in meltdown right now. Yasser's fucking livid. I was seeing Yasser, I was ratting him in the chat earlier when he's in Northside stream, bruv. They're livid they've signed Garnacho. If they sign Kobbie Mainoo, they'd be fucking over the moon. Send him to Madrid. But he needs to go somewhere where he's going to get guaranteed minutes. He won't go Madrid. He needs guaranteed minutes, Kobbie Mainoo. He ain't going to get guaranteed minutes at Madrid. They've got Camavinga, they've got Bellingham, they've got Gula now who's balling out. They've got Tchouameni as well. They've got Valverde. They're getting rid of Ceballos now. But yeah, he ain't going to get guaranteed minutes. We need a midfielder anyways. Bro, if we get rid of him, our midfield is literally Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Ugarte. Imagine you sell a midfield. So imagine you sell Mainoo, loan him outright and sack the manager, get a 4-2-3-1 manager, and the guy's got 3 midfielders to play. And he has to play a pivot of Casemiro and Ugarte. We're fucked. We're fucked. Melon said he would snap his neck. I was proper doing Nacho prop for him. He snapped my neck. I'd proper do Nacho prop for him. Garnation, rise. This might be a power move to force Bruno out to the board. I doubt it. Mainoo to Dortmund. Dortmund wouldn't be a bad position, to be fair, for him. We have Thiago Pitruto, I don't know who that is, running down the wing. You'll hear the shed end sing, Viva Garnacho. Fucked off United to play for Chelsea. His name is Garnacho. Hope he goes Champions League. I'm thinking Juve. There's so many top teams that would want him, bruv. He is literally the one player that we put on. If we put on the market, all the top European clubs will want him. All the top European clubs will be sniffing around. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They ain't sniffing around for any of our other fucking players. Yeah, we've got a fucking elite footballer there. An absolute elite footballer. Do you get what I'm saying? Is never a foul going live. What is it? Are they going to talk about, are they doing Liverpool or Arsenal preview? Never mind. What's going on, bro? This is crazy, bro. This is absolutely crazy, man. Do you get what I'm saying? High touch. Big up to Rob Always United, bro. Big up to you. Yeah, I'm saying. Touch on if Kobbie ever want a permanent move, how much is he worth? 70 M's minimum. 70, 80 M's minimum. I'd actually say I'd go 75 and I'd go 10 million add-ons and I'd go 20% selling clause. Touchline E6 to Liverpool happening then. Is it? I don't know. I believe it when I see it, bro. This is devastating, mate. This is honest. I'm honestly fuming, mate. I just can't believe it, bro. I just can't believe it. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Anyone, by the way, look at this tweet. I remember this. Tweet. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember this tweet. Hold on. Sorry, my mouse is fucking up. Do you get what I'm saying? Newcastle signed Voldemort for fucking 90 million. Yeah, they did, but that doesn't mean they need to get another striker in before they sell Isak. Cole Palmer isn't hitting 10 goals without penalties. Crazy. Garnacho's a Chelsea football club. Who says no? I say no. This guy, this annoying little fucking mutant, bruv. Robert Garnacho. I'm so glad he's no longer associated with my football club. Do you get what I'm saying? No longer leaking news, no longer leaking lineups, etc., etc. He's no longer giving information out to fucking Gold Bitch and all that stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? But listen, it was my mood. Do you know what it is? My mood's been absolutely dreadful. We lost to Grimsby. We're in an absolute state at the moment, right? Do you get what I'm saying? And then we sell Garnacho and your mood gets a plus a bit. You know what I'm saying? You're finally free from the shackles of Alejandro Garnacho. And then literally, I couldn't even be happy for more than 3 fucking hours. More than 3 fucking hours I couldn't be happy for. Because now we've got a news that Kobbie Mainoo wants to leave Manchester United. Oh my god, we're so fucked. Honestly. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, I too would be fuming if I was behind Ugarte in the pecking order when I'm the far, far superior footballer. I mean, it doesn't actually make sense. Like, he's miles better than Ugarte, but he seems to still be behind Ugarte in the pecking order. Crazy works. Absolutely crazy works. Isak is already going Liverpool, whether they get Weeson on. There's no way that ain't happening. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We should have sold Bruno to Saudi, not even giving him the freaking option. I hear it, bro. I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, my days. What, bro? What's happened, Rob? Visa will join Newcastle, then Isak goes Liverpool. Yeah, but they don't want to pay 60 million for Visa. But Visa's trying to force the move out, isn't it? I don't know, bro. We're 3 subs off, by the way. 1,540 subs. So if you haven't hit the sub button yet already, please do it, that sub button. Keep smashing the like buttons as well. We're 3 likes off 20 likes. It's absolutely devastating news. So if we can get a little bit of a positivity around the football club, or positivity in my life, it would be nice to get me 1,540 subs by the end of the night. That would be nice. Do you know? That's just a nice feeling, to positivity feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's why I won't be hammering out yet touchline because of Bruno, but I won't be defending him anymore. But he wants to keep Bruno, bro. He wants to keep Bruno. Do you get what I'm saying? He wants to keep Bruno, bro. That's his guy. That's his Portuguese guy. He wants to keep Bruno. He's the one that said to Bruno Fernandes, "I want you to stay. I want you to stay at the football club." That's what the report said. Amorim had a chat with him and said, "Bruno, I want you to stay." Do we have a buyback option on McTominay? No, no chance. I think we had like 5 minute add-ons and we signed him for like 20 million or 25 million or something. But we don't have a buyback option. No chance. I don't want to buy him back anyways. Touch on to see we have a 10% clause on. Yeah, we have a 10% sell-on clause and we have £40 million fixed fee. That's why I wouldn't be out of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Garnacho never even gets a PL. No, he definitely will. He definitely will. But yeah, he'll get a PL Premier League start. But yeah, it'll be few. I said I'll give it 2 or 3 months and they'll be calling them out. They'll be sitting there saying Man United robbed us. Touchline got a ticket for Wolves versus Man United. Can't make it if you want. Touchline got a ticket for Wolves versus Man United and Man U can't make it if you want. Maybe. What would you mean? Yeah. Actually, yeah, maybe. If you actually got a ticket at the Wolves end, yeah. Although Wolverhampton is a bit of a dump. But I thought you lived in Turkey, Harvey. I don't care if he wants to keep Bruno. Ineos shouldn't allow him to have the option. Yeah, I agree. I hear that, but he has. You know, a manager's always going to have to say in certain things. You know what I'm saying? You have so many number 10s, both Cunha and Mbeumo wasn't needed. Yeah, when I said Mbeumo, when I said we were going to sign him, I said, why don't we play Mbeumo as a striker? Do you get what I'm saying? We've got Ahmad, we've got this, you know what I mean? Why don't we just invest that money somewhere else? But obviously, I'm still happy. We've got a good player in Mbeumo. He's not a bad player. Do you get what I'm saying? But we also had Ahmad there. We also have now got Cunha. We've now got Mason Mount. Bruno can play there. Xerxes, Sesko. So we've got a lot of options. We need to actually be able to coach these lot and you know, gel it all together. Manchester United should ignore Bruno Fernandes and just send him to Al Hilal. Facts. Yeah, I fly over to Wolves games when I can. Fairs. And Mbeumo can play on the wing and striker. He isn't just a 10. He can actually probably play wing back. I wouldn't be surprised because Mbeumo can actually use his right foot, whereas Ahmad can't. So you're better off playing Ahmad in the 10 and playing Mbeumo wing back. Touch on his ban from Wolves. Harvey call fighting Luke Bennett. Oh my days. Yeah, this is crazy works, mate. I actually cannot believe this shit, bruv. This is absolutely devastating, mate. Yeah, absolutely devastating. It's absolutely horrendous in my personal opinion, lads. I can't lie. Absolutely horrendous. The fact this is even being contemplated. The fact that this is actually happening. Fucking devastated. Hold on, lads. Let me just... It's only a short stream, by the way. I'm only going to live for about 7 to 10 minutes or whatever. Hold on. Disgracia, lads. Disgracia. Absolute disgracia. I didn't mean to click that one. That one. There you go. I'm going to do it. I've already clipped up a little video. So I'm going to upload that video. Yeah. Anyways, the grind doesn't stop, lads. The grind doesn't stop. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking fuming. We will be live. Probably... Well, hold on. So let's read some of these comments. Sorry about what happened last night. Touchline facts. What happened last night, bro? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. Yeah, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but it's just how far is the tunnel till you get to the light. Do you know what I'm saying, mate? I don't know how clubs like United survive. Like before we appointed Xavi, we've been monitoring him since his days coaching Real Sociedad B. It's not a decision you can make in a few days. By the way, touchline first in issue 2 Irish clubs have qualified for the Conference League in Shamrock Rovers and Shelbourne. Congratulations. He isn't leaving fully, so if he goes on loan, it's still all good. It is what it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't tune in with all the other vultures. I said the vultures. Oh, no worries, bro. Listen, we're going to be live, obviously, for the watch song this weekend. We better win, by the way. I better get a fucking... I haven't seen a win. I haven't seen my football club win a game of football since when? When is it? Last time I won was Bilbao, no? Which was like, what, May? The start of May, no? So I haven't seen my football club win a game in... nearly 5 months. No, yeah, nearly 5 months. Every time I see the light at the end of the tunnel thing, it turns out to be an oncoming train. And Postecoglou, is that what he's... That's fucking hilarious. Realistically, how much more money do you think Amorim needs? No, the team needs more money. Let's not say Amorim. Amorim needs to get binned. Yeah, the team needs another £100 million Baleba in the midfield, and it needs another £40 million Emi Martinez in the goalkeeper. Then it's a very good team. Then you need to get a good coach, yeah, that goes there and coaches this team to be in a good team. Do you get what I'm saying? Pre-season, if you want to be shameless, um, twisted. I mean, that's how desperate we are, innit? That's how desperate we are. I haven't seen my team win a competitive match of football in nearly 5 months. Every time I read that one, realistically, touchline going abroad with the Palace Ultras. Fuck that shit, bro. Palace fans are fucking annoying. They're just like Timbot Club fans. You know what I'm saying? Oh, support your local. Mate, I would rather. If I supported Crystal Palace, I wouldn't like football. No offence, Phil, by the way. Would you have preferred Ten Hag to stay with Amarin? No. I'd have preferred to bin Ten Hag off and then get a proper manager in, which I thought we did when we got Amarin, but clearly we got it wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? It's okay to accept that we got things wrong. Managers can be bad. You can make bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? Craig, you're a Liverpool fan. FSG got a few managers wrong before they got Klopp, and then they got Klopp. It's okay to get things wrong. But the problem is when you spot a dud, you have to get rid of the dud. You can't let the dud infest you and then fuck up multiple seasons and then push you back even more. You spot the dud, you get rid. Bang. Do you get what I'm saying? You would love football to support Crystal Palace. We are unbeaten 13 games. Listen, I don't know what it feels like to be unbeaten, bruv. The last time we were unbeaten on a long list of games was probably the 2022-2023 season, though. Lads, am I right in saying it was that? 2022-2023 season, though. Yeah, I think it was 2022-2023 season. Last time we was unbeaten, we went on a mad unbeaten streak. Do you get what I'm saying? On X. I'm seeing United fans wanting Ollie back on X. Yeah, they're clowns, brother. They don't even realise, yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer never even coached the squad. It was McKenna and Carrick. They done the training sessions. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the man manager and the guy that took the press conferences, etc., etc. But they were the ones who coached the squad, and he was the one who set the team out. You're better off going and getting Carrick as the interim, which is what I would do. If you can't get a manager in now, I would go and get Carrick as an interim and then sit there and wait and see if we can go and get De Zerbi, or if we can go and get, what do you call it? A fucking, an Eddie Howe. That Eddie Howe is my dream subscriber. Do you get what I'm saying? Would you take a Prem manager? Big up to you, bro. Big up to Adam, bro. Yeah, I think we need a guaranteed like Prem manager. Like I wouldn't Glasner hype, Areola hype. I don't get it. I don't see it. Glasner's a good manager because at least he's won some trophies. But my thing with Glasner is Palace are a counter-attacking team. No one parks the bus against Crystal Palace. Everyone parks the bus almost against Man United, apart from the big clubs. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone parks the bus. So how is Glasner and how does he coach build up? How does he coach playing through teams? How does he coach possession-based football? Because every time I see Crystal Palace build up, majority of the time, if it's not counter-attack and all that stuff, it's Wharton playing a wonderful pass. We don't have a player like Wharton that can play those type of passes. We don't have as good of a passer in our club as Wharton. Do you get what I'm saying? Probably the best passer in our football team, I would argue, is Lisandro Martinez. Do you get what I'm saying? Roberto Di Matteo, mate. Roberto Di Matteo. Big up to Touchdown. Big up to Omar, my geezer. The only hope in saving this club is the fans. They need to claim the club. Boo the manager. They'll never do that. Boo the players. They'll never do that. Every game they make your voices clear. That will pressure a change. I agree, but they'll never do it. Give it Giggsy to end of the season. Second half of the season, we're doing a total charge. Watch Man United win against City and Chelsea and lose to Brentford and Sunderland. To be honest with you, brother, I don't even think we've got the facilities to beat Chelsea and Man City, so no, I don't see it. Hear me out, Touchdown. We should take Onana out of the net and put him into midfield. He can't even pass, bro. I swear down. Onana can't even pass. Yeah, I totally agree. I just wondered if you felt things are worse now compared to the final days of Ten Hag. Are they worse now? Are they worse now, chat? What do you reckon? No, because people are going to look at it from a league position perspective. We're worse. But was the feeling worse under Ten Hag? I feel like the feeling was worse, yeah, under Ten Hag, low-key. Our squad was shit under Ten Hag. I think our squad's good. I genuinely think if we get a decent manager and we'll be an alright team. Like, I think the problem is we just got a dud of a manager. Iriola is the perfect coach. He loves to dominate, bro. I watched him before he went to Bournemouth. He turned Rayo Vallecano into an unbearable team and got into the Europa League. Fair enough, but maybe you're right. I just thought if to me at a minute the way he plays with Bournemouth, it looks like I'm watching Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham at Bournemouth, which just looks a bit better because teams part of the bus less, etc., etc. That's what it looks like when I'm watching them. Do you get what I'm saying? No, because ETH played horrible football, worked with SSG. Yeah, and exactly, he bought average play. Do you get what I'm saying? And ETH, yeah, just everything, bro. And ETH is. I don't think Amarin's a worse person than ETH. Do you get what I'm saying? I think Amarin is a likable guy. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why there's talks of him potentially resigning. ETH would never do that. ETH would sit there in his press conference. 2 trophies, eh? 2 trophies. Whoa, these tactics. 1, 2 trophies. I am the. We since I got here, we've been the second best team in the country. Only Manchester City have been better than us. Do you know what I'm saying? Did you see Oli got sacked in Turkey? Yeah, I did. I'm not surprised, bro. Not surprised. His fanboys actually thought he was a good manager, so hopefully that humbles him. But that some of them will say the stars are aligning. You know what I'm saying? Amarin's going to get sacked. Ollie gets sacked. Do we bring Ollie back? This Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer business needs to be binned. Yeah. Firstly, he wouldn't have McKenna and Carrick, who were two massive parts, actually arguably the two biggest parts of his management, because they were in. They were doing the training sessions. And secondly, he's just a shit manager, bruv. He's just a shit manager. Do you get what I'm saying? Would I take him as interim? Probably not. Would I take Carrick as an interim? Yes. Do you get what I'm saying? Emery would be a good Man United manager, in my opinion. I like Emery. I'm not an Emery hater. I like him. But I actually think you're right. But the problem is that language barrier, bruv. That language barrier of Emery is a bit mad. Surprise man streaming after complete crash out yesterday. Of course, man, we've got to get on the grind, bruv. Are we on a... We're one sub off. 1,540 subs. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you haven't hit the sub button, please do it. The like button up as well. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm still crashing out today, bro. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Have you seen their players? Tell me if that team has any right to push. No, I know Ravikano has probably got a shit squad, bro. I can imagine it. Do you get what I'm saying? Majority of Spain teams have got shit squads. They just got very good technical squads and a very good managers. Do you get what I'm saying? But maybe you're right. I hope you're right, Variola. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if we do end up getting him, then I hope I'm wrong. But I personally, Iriola wouldn't be my first choice. My first 2 choices would be... In fact, now Craig said it, yeah, my first 3 choices would be Eddie Howe, De Zerbi and Emery. And I think Emery would be the one most likely out of them options. Because I reckon Emery wants to leave Villa. I reckon he's ready to leave Villa. But the problem is Emery is a guy that he can win you a cup manager. No, he's good in the league though, Twisted. Let's not pretend he's not good in the league, because he's actually good in the league, right? He won't win you the league, but he's good in the league. But you have to bin him in 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Southgate, allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Allow it, bruv. Bro, there's no point in getting new managers when you got the same players of an ego of Ronaldo and the talent of Højlund. You're making every good manager look like a bum. Who's a good manager though we've had though? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not a good manager. Erik ten Hag's not a good manager. Ruben Amorim's not a good manager. So who are these good managers that we're making look like bums? Emery's not reviving this United. I don't care how good people think he is. You think Emery would work in United though? I think he'd get us being a decent team again, yeah. At big clubs, only 2 types of managers work. They either experienced winners or ex-players, legends who play respect. Yeah, pretty much. Mainoo coming to the carpet. I mean, he would start for your dusty... He should start for your dusty club, but he only wants to go to clubs that he will start at. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Not even Bournemouth. Solskjaer will bring the glory days. Allow it. Bring back Ragnick. No, please don't. Man United is different than Bournemouth or Rayo Vallecano. Jose Van Gaal all failed. It's going to be difficult. To be fair, I thought Van Gaal wasn't actually that bad when we had him. Same with Jose. I never thought Jose was that bad as well. Do you get what I'm saying? I never thought those two were bad. When people say they failed, how did they fail? Like, they didn't fail. They both won trophies. They didn't win league titles. I don't think we had a good enough squad to win a league title. I don't think we had a good enough structure to win the league title. Exactly. Jose got United second, got to an FA Cup final that year, right? With a fucking terrible squad, by the way. He had some good players, but he had Lukaku up front, who everyone clowned. Yeah, Martial. My problem with Jose Mourinho was his individual treatment of certain players, Paul Pogba, Martial, etc., etc. Yeah, Van Gaal was not didn't do bad. Like, he got 4th place and then 5th place, joint on points with Manchester City and won the FA Cup. The only reason we sacked Van Gaal was because Mourinho became available. We should have probably kept Van Gaal. I don't think Van Gaal failed at all. I think if you gave him a 3rd year and another window and actually bought some proper players for him, yeah, Van Gaal would have probably... I don't know about going on a title charge, but he would have probably had a good season. But obviously, we ended up winning 2 trophies the next year anyways. So I understand the 5 at the back with Amorim, to be fair, so Emery probably would be better. Anyone would be better than Amorim, bro. No, any decent manager gets Man United back up to fucking 10th place minimum. Do you get what I'm saying? We act like Amarin is a bum of manager. Realistically, isn't he stuck in his ways? 100, but I think that's due to the young manager career rather than the... No, but for me, he's a bum of a manager in the Premier League. For me, he is. I don't care what people tell me. For me, he is. Like, I see the build-up that he tries to do, and then I'm seeing clips of Sporting, and I'm like, that is literally Man United playing. That's how we play. That's literally visually how we play. That's his tactics. That's his ideas. They just don't work. They just don't work. Do you get what I'm saying? They just don't work. The only reason why they look a bit better against Arsenal was because we had Mainoo and Cunha up top who had a first touch. So when you play long ball, it's long ball tactic. He switched. What did I say, bruv? Do you get what I'm saying? This is why I was fuming when he was playing Bruno. He went with Bruno at centre back and Maguire up top against Arsenal, playing long ball. The guy is clueless. Do you get what I'm saying? And now we're going to potentially sacrifice losing, or whether it's on loan, whatever, losing our best academy graduate since Paul Pogba is crazy. Glasner is 8-1. Should we have a look to odds? Who's odds on? Who's favourite to be Man United manager? We should have got Eddie Howe. Like Southgate. Sorry, not Southgate. Dan Ashworth was right about the Eddie Howe thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh mate, my fucking out. Let me have a look at the odds. Let me have a look at the odds to see who's odds on to be Man United manager. Next, Man United manager. Manager specials. Graham Potter. No, man. That's the next one to leave. Next permanent Man United manager. Glasner's the favourite. So it's Glasner 7-2. Gareth Southgate 5-1. Mauricio Pochettino 15-2. Zinedine Zidane 15-2. Oh, Zidane, please, Zizou, bro, please, Zizou, please, bro, please, Zizou, please. Oh, you know, if Zizou doesn't work at Man United, yeah, honestly, fold the club. Fold the club. If Zizou doesn't work at Manchester United, fold the club. Because there's a big misconception around Zizou that he's not a good manager. He only had good players. Doesn't really make sense anyways, because you still got to be a good manager to manage those good players. But please, Zizou, oh my days. Unai Emery 8-1, Xavi 8-1, McKenna 10-1, Iriola 10-1, Nagelsmann's a decent shout, you know. He's in the German job, isn't he? But he'll be managing the World Cup, but yeah. De Zerbi 16-1. Zidane can't speak English. Yes, he can. He definitely can. Nagelsmann, no. I'd definitely take Nagelsmann. Carlo did it before Zidane as well. Proven winner for AC Milan. Now he's washed now, though. Do you get what I'm saying? Zidane is taking the France job as soon as Deschamps sets down after the 2026 World Cup. I want Cesc Fabregas at Barcelona next manager after Flick leaves. They used the wings to break lines, not to play forward. We don't even build up like his Sporting side. Sporting played through the middle, not the wings. No, they didn't play through the middle, bro. They played long ball. So no. And if that's the case, then why doesn't he buy midfielders? Why? Why doesn't he buy midfield? Why is he still playing Bruno Fernandes and Ugarte? If you can't build up through the midfield, then you go and sell Bruno Fernandes and you get players that suit your system. Bro, Zizou is one of the best tacticians ever. This misconception he wasn't good, but one with an insane team is crazy work. Facts, bro. Zidane is waiting on the front. I'm not saying Zidane will. I'm not saying Zidane will join Man United. By the way, I'm saying Zizou, please. That's why I'm praying, because if Zizou joins Manchester United, I will be over the moon. But obviously, the reason why I haven't put Zizou as number one is because I don't think he's got any. I think he's got like 2% chance of joining Man United. He doesn't want to join anyone, let alone Man United. I don't think Zidane would work. Why not? They played through the middle. I watched Taunton touchline because I wanted Amran. We got ex-players who's a good manager. We just got Rooney and Neville because some of the worst managers ever. Who we got that's ex-manager? To be fair, Carrick's half decent. So is McKenna. I don't think McKenna was a player though, was he, at Man United? But Carrick's quite decent. You know what I'm saying? Carrick is quite decent. Emery from had 8 to happen, but I think it'd get you straight back into the top 5. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we'd gone and got Emery. But we haven't been linked with him at all. Like, we've never been linked with him. So I wouldn't be surprised if we went and got an Emery. I'd definitely take him. Van Nistelrooy? No, he's shit. He's shit, bro. He's absolutely terrible. Do you get what I'm saying? You know it's bad when Leicester fans are telling you don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Tuchel would have been great for us. He would have been. Zizou would have been the only person ever to ring, back to Glory Joe, and I would bet my life savings on it. Zizou's Zizou, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He walked into that dressing room and people shit themselves because of the aura. But yeah, crazy, mate. Crazy works. Anyways, lads, who is live? We're going to refresh. that thing because it's been out live for about 40 minutes. This was literally not even supposed to happen. This is why it's an emergency stream because it wasn't supposed to happen, but we are having it. We are gonna raid. Who are we gonna raid? Who should we raid, man? Who's the front runner for the United job, bro? What the bookmakers are saying Glasner, but I don't know. I really don't know, bro. And Zagi would be the dream. He's gone to Al Hilal, bro. He's gone to Al Hilal, bro. We'll just raid fucking Shane Guna because he's live. Yeah, I know he's been live for 2 hours. Fuck that. He's probably gonna wrap up. We'll raid Saeed then. He probably won't see it, but yeah, we'll raid Saeed most likely. Yeah, any stream tomorrow, definitely. I better wake up to Amrin's sack news. Amrin's last game should be Burnley. We'll have to wait and see though. But the options you have, Iriola is the best. We'll have to wait. There's a lot of good managers out there. That's the one thing. There's a lot of good managers out there. Yes, they're in jobs, so you have to pay. But so what? We paid for Amrin to get him. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Do you know how crazy it is to have Florentino Perez begging to stay? Crazy or a man? Love him, bro. I would break the bank for either Eddie Howe. I'd break the bank for Zidane. I don't think Zidane's got any chance of joining Man United. I just don't think he does. I just don't think he wants to. Maybe in the future, if we sort our shit out, we could get a Zidane, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? But nah. Do you know what I'm saying? Zidane would so different. Bro, the players would die for him. He's like you just know Zidane's got aura, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy, but yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Definitely be live again tomorrow. Make sure you go subscribe. What about Marco Silva? Nah, he's average. He's a decent coach for Fulham, but do you know what I'm saying? Nah, not for me, bro. Not for me. Not for me, bro. You saw it, bro. Look how Fulham play, bro. Bro, look how Fulham play. No disrespect. Look how Fulham play. Like, you think Man United could play that? Do you think we could play that and that would work? Just sit there crossing the ball all the time. We couldn't play like that. We can't play like that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? We need a coach that's gonna demand respect, a coach that's gonna want players to die for him, etc., etc. But yeah, I am gonna wrap up. We're gonna redirect to Side. Make sure you hit Side with touchline raid. Big up to everyone in the chat. What sort of time are you on tomorrow? Probably around 2 to 3 p.m. That'll be it. It'll either be 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Just around 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Be between them. Between that time, I'll start my stream. But yeah. I think I'm just going to do one stream tomorrow unless anything emergency happens, like Hoyland, here we go, or whatever, which could happen, actually, to be fair. Do you get what I'm saying? Glasner, but he would have to play in a free midfield. I wouldn't mind Glasner, but I just need to see what Glasner's like in the Glasner. I need to see what Glasner's like in build-up. When I watch them, they're a counter-attacking team. Manchester United, we can't counter-attack. We can't, because no one parks the bus against us. Do you know what I'm saying? They're a coach, so if Glasner can do build up well, then I think he'd be a decent manager for us. There are coaches made for big teams, and there are coaches made for struggling teams, and there are flexible coaches, which Amrin wasn't ever. Exactly. Do you get what I'm saying? There are coaches that are made for rebuilds and not made to take you to the top. There are coaches that are made to take you to the top. There are coaches that are only there good for the top. Do you get what I'm saying? Etc. etc. Yeah, and all that good stuff. But anyways, we're going to hit Side with a raid. We are one sub off 1,540 subs. So please do, if you haven't hit the sub button already, do hit the sub button. All that good stuff. And make sure you spam Side with touchline raid so he knows. And yeah, big up. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up to each and every single one. Big up to AP7. Big up to CrossFit, Baron, Twisted, Craig, Adam, Harvey, Hasib. Each and every single one of you. Ansar, D'Angelo. Everyone that's liked, commented and subscribed.